For number 3, a couple decided to save for the college education of their 2-year-old son. What annual deposit should they make on each birthday from the 3rd to the 16th, inclusive, so that their son will be able to withdraw 15,000 on each birthday from the 17th to 20th birthday inclusive? Money is worth 4% compounded annually. Okay. So for this one, let's draw the cash flow diagram. Okay. So we will be making a deposit. Annual deposit is starting on the 3rd birthday of their son. So from 0, 1, 2, 3, dito na ako mag-start magbayad or mag-deposit hanggang sa kanyang 60th birthday. So 4, jump up natin into 16. Okay. So hanggang dito magbabayad ako ng certain amount for the college fund. Okay, now, mag-i-start akong mag-withdraw ng 15,000 from his 17th birthday. So, after 1 year ng pagtatapos ng aking pag-deposit, I can now withdraw 15,000 from his 17th birthday papuntang 20th birthday. Okay. So, 4 na taon. Makakapag-withdraw ako dito ng 15,000 each year. So, 15,000, 15, 15, 15. Take note, 20th birthday inclusive. May word inclusive. So, from 17 to 20. Kaya meron tayong 4. Ay, 4. Now, the interest is 4%. So, ang tinatanong ng problem is, ano yung annual deposit natin from his 3rd birthday to 60th birthday in order for us to withdraw 15,000 on his 17th birthday, 18th birthday, 19th, and 20th birthday. So for this one, kailangan lang natin i-determine or maghanap ng focal point. So po pwedeng yung focal point mo is dito, 0, or po pwede rin na focal point mo is dun sa 20th birthday. Po pwede. So, para sa akin, gagawin kong focal point is yung dito sa may 0. So, hahanapin ko ngayon yung present worth. Okay. So, ganito yan. Yung present worth na to, i-apply ko siya dito sa 15,000. Okay. 15,000. So, for this one, if dito nagsimula yung annuity, tas nandito yung pico, ano yan? So, that is considered as deferred annuity. Diba? Deferred annuity kasi nag-start lang ng 17th birthday. So, for this one, pwede kong gamitin yung formula for the deferred. So, we have A, 1 plus I raised to N minus 1, I, 1 plus I raised to N. Tapos, dagdag natin yung deferred. So, 1 plus I raised to negative M. Okay. So, we have here P is equal to, ang annual natin is 15,000. 15,000. And then another, we have 1 plus I. Interest ko is 4%. 0.04. Annually yan. So, divided by 1. Okay. 0.04 divided by 1. So, 0.04 pa rin. So, we have here, ilang taon? 4 years. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, we have 4 minus 1 divided by 0.04. 1 plus 0.04 raised to 4. Multiplied by 1 plus I raised to, okay, deferred. Ilang taon siya na defer? So, from 0 to 16, that will be negative 16, di ba? Ito yung deferred niya, ito yung deferred. So, M is equal to 16. Therefore, the present worth of that 15,000 is equal to so we have 29,070.461. Okay. So, ito yung magiging present worth ng annuity na to. And now, we have here Okay, i-drawing natin yung magiging cash flow diagram for this one. So, ito yung P natin ngayon. So, that is equal to 29,070.461. So, dito na mag-start yung annuity natin kung kailan siya magde-deposit, di ba? So, dito, at the third year, 4 papuntang 16, di ba? So, ang tanong is, ano yung magiging value ng A natin? Okay? So, upon looking at the cash flow diagram, ano to? Okay, ano to? This is deferred annuity. Bakit ko nasabing this is a deferred annuity? Kasi nag-start lang siya on the third year. So, meron siyang deferred. Diba? Meron siyang deferred. So, for this one, deferred niya is 2 years. Ay, sorry. So, this is 0 tapos 1. So, nag-defer siya ng 2 years. So, pwede natin gamitin yung formula ulit ng ating deferred annuity. So, we have P is equal to A. Ay, yan na pala. Pwede na natin gamitin yan. So, we have, gagamitin na natin yung 29,070.461 is equal to A. Okay? A. Tapos 1 plus I, 0.04. Ilang taon? From 3rd birthday to 16. So, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so we have 14 years. Bakit ko nasabing 14 years? Kasi ang sabi dito, inclusive. Okay, so nag-start siya sa 3rd, mag-end sa 16. So we will begin our counting on the 3rd birthday. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, 16. Next. So for this one, saan na tayo? Divided, minus 1, meron pang minus 1 divided by 0.04 of 1 plus 0.04 raised to 14, and then yung nasa, ito pa, so we have 1 plus I, 0.04. Okay, ilan yung deferred niya? So, nag-deferred siya ng 2 taon. So, we will be having negative 2. Okay, negative 2. So, shift solve. Okay, so our answer is equal to 2976.639 pesos. Okay? 2976.639 pesos. So, marami yung pwedeng maging solution dito. Pwede nyo rin gamitin yung sinking fund. Pwede rin kayong gumamit ng focal point nyo is nandito sa may 16. Okay? Kumbaga, kukunin mo yung, wala yan. Kumbaga, kukunin mo yung future worth nito. So, kukunin mo yung future worth nito. So, meron kang ditong F, for example, F. Tapos, yung F na to, yan yung magiging present worth of this annuity. Pwede rin yun. Kumbaga, ganyan. So, kukunin mo yung future worth nito, tapos, magiging present worth naman ng annuity na to. So, maraming solution yan. Depende na lang dun sa interpretation nyo dun sa problem. Hindi siya nag-i-stick sa isang solution lang. Okay? So, the bottom line, we have 2976.639. Okay? Next, for number 4. The annual deposit of 12,700 is placed on the fund at the end of each year for 6 years. If the fund invested has a rate of interest of 5% compounded annually, how much is the worth of this fund at the end of 9 years? Okay, so for this one, drawing ulit tayo ng ating cash flow diagram. Application lang to ng future worth of a certain annuity. Okay, sige. So, we have an annual deposit of 12,700. for 6 years. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, okay, papuntang 6. So, nagkaroon tayo ng deposit. That is equal to 12,700. Okay, so A and then A. Next, if the fund invested has a rate of interest of 5% compounded annually, okay, compounded annually, so I is equal to 5% compounded annually, how much is the worth of this fund at the end of 9 years? So we have 7, 8, 9. So ano daw yung magiging worth ng annuity na to at the 9th year? Okay, at the 9th year. So kung titignan natin ito, hindi niya agad-agad nakuha yung or hindi niya agad na i-withdraw yung annuity, or after the 6th year hindi pa niya na-withdraw agad, we need rin yun na nung nasa 9th year na siya. Okay, so ang tanong, what will be the future worth of that annuity? Okay, so for this one I want to use, again, marami tayong formula dito, or marami tayong step na po pwedeng gawin in order for it to compute. So meron tayong formula for a deferred, po pwede rin naman yung compounding. So for this one, okay, I will show you two solutions for this one. Ang gagawin natin dito, this one, yung annuity na to, kukunin natin yung kanyang present worth. Okay, kukunin natin yung present worth ng annuity na to. And then, pag nakuha natin yung present worth, kukunin natin yung, or gagamitin natin yung formula for the compounding interest. So, kung baga, okay, yung annuity natin nag-start at the end of the first year. So, ang formula na gagamitin natin dito is A, 1 plus I raised to n minus 1 divided by I, 1 plus I raised to n. Okay. So, dito meron na tayong A. So, we have 12,700 and then 1 plus I, so 0.05. Ilang taon siya naghulog? So, we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, 6. So, 6 tapos minus 1 divided by 0.05 of 1 plus 0.05 raised to 6. Okay. So, the value of P is equal to 461.289. Okay. So, ito yung main principal cost of the annuity. Ngayon, pwede na natin i-reduce yung ating cash flow diagram into this diagram. So, mag-start pa rin tayo sa 0. Tapos, at the 9th year, ano na yung future worth of 64,461? So, ano yung formula na gagamitin natin dito? Okay. So, we have F is equal to P, 1 plus I raised to N. Okay, so we have 64,461.289, 1 plus 0.05 raised to, ang N natin is 9. Okay, so that is now equal to 100,000. So this now be equal to 100,000.6169. Okay, so that will now be the answer. Okay, and then the other formula or the other way is meron tayong formula meron akong binigay last time na formula for a deferred, okay? A deferred annuity, deferred annuity. So ang gagawin lang natin diyan for this one, F, I think meron akong binigay last time. So we have formula A, tapos yung annuity natin, 'di ba? Kumbaga, yung annuity na to, kukunin mo yung kanyang future worth, tapos yung deferred niya. Yung kung ilang taon siya na deferred. So ganito lang yung magiging formula. F is equal to 1 plus I raised to n minus 1 divided by I. And then yung deferred niya. So 1 plus I raised to m. Okay? I think meron tayong formula na ganito. Check nyo na lang. Okay? But for me kasi is I only memorize some of the formulas and then lalaruin ko na lang siya, no? Kumbaga, i-apply ko siya on the way na alam ko. Okay? Para ma-minimize yung pag-memorize ko ng formula. Okay? Anyway, kanya-kanyang diskarte yan. Okay? As long as we will arrive on the same answer. Okay? Same answer. Sige. Let's try this one. So, we have here the annuity. So, 12,700. Tapos, 1 plus 0.05 raised to n. So, ilang years yung ating annuity? So, we have 6. Then, minus 1 divided by interest 0.05. And then, yung ating deferred, 1 plus 0.05. M mo, ilang taon siya na-defer? So, ito po yung deferred niya. Okay? Yung ating deferred. And we have 3 years. Okay, so we have here 3 years for the deferred.